Been following here on Local 22, the owners of two Colchester businesses told us Thursday they're concerned about the Exit 16 interchange project that VTrans has planned. They want to know why the project area extends nearly a mile north of I-89. Well, Local 22's Mike Hoey shows us what VTrans is now saying. Mike joins us live tonight in the newsroom.
Well, Lauren, a pair of VTrans officials spoke with us this morning. Their comments and a look at some of the publicly available project documents may help paint a clearer picture. The Fowler brothers own Three Brothers Pizza and the Sunny Hollow Quick Stop on Route 7 in Colchester, about 3/4 of a mile north of Exit 16. They want VTrans to tell them why the agency's $10 million Exit 16 interchange project involves some of their land. The project area doesn't actually end at the Fowler's businesses. It extends a little farther north on Route 7 than that. I'm standing almost exactly on the northern boundary line, just north of the intersection with Sunderland Woods Road. VTrans right-of-way chief Robert White and project manager Michael LaCroix spoke with us by phone today. They say there is a public safety need that far north. According to VTrans documents, there are two banked sections of Route 7 within the project area that are too steep and need to be flattened out. The curve just south of Sunderland Woods Road is one of them, and the Fowers property sits on it. White and LaCroix say a banking correction, as it's described in the documents, will make the Route 7 corridor safer for the Fowers customers, allowing them to get in and out of the businesses more easily, even with smaller driveways. VTrans has also verified that it's offered to buy part of the Fowers property for $500. White and LaCroix say most of the 15-foot traffic island in front of the Fowers businesses is within a public right-of-way. They say the buyout offer is as low as it is because only a very small part of the Fowers' land would be affected by the Exit 16 project. According to White and LaCroix, they've served a summons and condemnation paperwork to about 17 affected property owners on the Route 7 corridor with whom VTrans has been unable to reach an agreement. The owners have 20 days to respond in writing. In the Fowers case, that's a July 9th deadline. Anyone that responds will have a court hearing scheduled in Burlington to decide if VTrans can take some of their property by eminent domain. VTrans intends to move forward with the project even though it is still tied up in the courts. At the moment, construction is scheduled to start next spring and to continue until the spring of 2022. Live in the newsroom, Mike Hoey, Local 22 News.
All right, and our studios aren't that far from this interchange, so we're aware of the traffic congestion there. It's
much talked about situation,
yeah,
for
to
sure.
see how this all plays out. Well, claiming to be minutes away